And we're back.
Hello.
Hope you enjoyed that news.
Yeah.
I bet it was fantastic.
I'm sure it was informative and made
More
sense.
than this.
Probably had a lot more content than our first
More
half.
sense.
Yeah, it was informative and shit.
Listen, I think we accomplished a lot in our first part of the
You
show.
know what?
You're
Sometimes,
right. We did.
Guys,
Guys,
we just got to let the listeners get to know us.
I don't know if
Nah, man.
that's a good idea.
And Tony's butthole.
We need more listeners. I don't know if that's a good idea.
We do need more listeners. We need to spread the gospel.
Yeah, spread the gospel. Be a missionary for this program, geekshowpodcast.com. But as always, warn the person that you're telling you should listen to this podcast, but I do have to tell you, you probably won't like it. Yeah.
Yes, and when you describe the language, use the word salty.
Salty?
Salty
What the
language.
fuck does that mean? What the, hey, what you trying to say?
Is that
Salty
relatable?
language.
I'm peppery.
See, it's
Oh.
the not safe for work.
Maybe some salt and peppery
Oh,
language.
I thought that was our phone number.
Goddamn kid table.
FREENSFW.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Call FREENSFW.
Hot geeks are standing by to talk to you now.
That's right.
What's up, baby?
FREENSFW.
So being a missionary can help, and another way to be a missionary is to walk around with our names splattered on your chest.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Splattered?
Toaster strudel style?
Well written.
Dribbled?
I'd say printed.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want us all over your chest.
Whoa.
We asked you, and you said that's where to put us.
This
Sure.
is getting graphic.
What?
Pop-Tarts.
Oh, yeah. You kids, take it easy.
I
over
think for future episodes, let's get a little bag, like a Ziploc bag of Cheerios.
George, man.
and just
there. Yes.
leave
Tupperware.
Leave it for them.
Right now, if you go to geekshowpodcast.com and click on merchandise, you'll see a link that Excitable James Industries has put up. Woo! Copyright that. And you can order T-shirts right now. These are really good quality tee. This is not like our old T-shirt.
That was printed on a napkin.
That was terrible. It was those beefy cotton tees.
Haynes beefy tees.
They were terrible. This is a nice new material. It's a nice dark charcoaly gray. And is it the Pop-Tart you're or the
It's
shirt?
Both. He's like,
He's thinking about our logo
he's
on a
chewing them
Pop-Tart.
both up.
If we could, we will.
If we could put our logo on a Pop-Tart, we would.
I
But
would buy that.
that is available right now, and the shirts for the continental United States are a flat price of $24.99.
and that pays for everything.
That will pay for the shirt and get it to you, to your doorstep.
It won't unwrap it for you, though.
Outside of the continental United States, we have to case by case it because we have, believe it or not, fans in foreign countries.
And shipping to Italy is a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Italy is the absolute worst country to ship to because their postal service is incredibly corrupt.
How you know about this shit?
I used to be an international shipper.
A DHL?
No, I used to paint miniatures for people all over the planet.
He's a
And
drug dealer.
You know what I say about Italy
Yes.
because I've been there.
Yeah.
Beautiful country. Go for the food. Stay for the racism.
Yeah.
It's
Are they racist over there?
they're not. They're not kind.
Really?
They're not racist.
It's the most beautiful country I've ever been to, and the people were great. I think because I was pink.
Wait. So you had to go. Wait. Time out.
I love that he proclaimed himself pink.
I am pink. Look at me.
Wait, so you had to go to another time zone? You had to go to another continent to experience racism?
Oh no, I see it every day.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, Jesus,
Oh, no.
sounds like a problem.
No.
What's interesting is he gets pinker by the shot.
I do.
Oh, I see when those hillbillies, and I'm guessing they're still alive in Oregon, are still alive.
Well, yeah.
They get snacks? You might give them snacks?
Hold on.
Snacks.
Well, anyway, so there you go. Geekshowpodcast.com on the merch. Coming this year, though, the next item we're going to do is because people demanded it, shot glasses.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say casserole dish.
The
Geek Show goulash.
And then when you finish your funeral potatoes or have our logo on
Hey,
them.
I've got one.
who's done with the Geek Show fondue pork?
And more stuff.
Waffle maker.
It's
Toaster.
Hey, but honestly, this is something I legit got asked today
Yes.
at the Clown College.
Yes.
No, he hasn't. There's a member who of the Clown College who hasn't listened to our show in a while because he was trying to. We were spoiling Star Wars. For him.
Oh, sorry.
No, I know, but which is
Yeah.
fine. So now he's catching
He's
back
back
up.
now, okay.
He's back now, and so he's like, I don't understand the slang and the jargon that we use because we have a Geek Show glossary or anything?
Travis the Pie Man had put together a page.
The fuck is a Travis the Pie Man?
It's a good friend of the show.
Well, hi, Travis. Nice to meet you.
He's put together a page. He doesn't have a lot of like the code words and stuff in it, but it's reasonably extensive, and we'll have to find a place on our website for that link. And I apologize, Travis.
We do need a glossary.
Travis,
So there is an English to Geek Show dictionary.
There is. Travis, resend me that link because I know he's constantly updating it.
Wow.
Travis puts together best of the year stuff for our YouTube channel.
What?
It's just audio, but it's just stuff that he picks and chooses.
Really?
Yeah. So we gotta find and link this stuff on the website so that it's accessible to everyone.
I feel like I just came to Earth. I didn't know about any of this.
But as far as the people, and again, this is part of the missionary plan. Encourage folks, give us at least 4 episodes, because after 4 episodes, you kind of pick up on the dynamic. You kind of pick up on the code words and the phrase and the inside jokes.
Earth. Marvel's Arrow.
Well, and it's funny because some people prefer certain episodes over others. Like my wife finally heard a first show, and she's like, "I love first shows. You guys are all so coherent and charming." Mm-hmm. And then third show, she's not so crazy.
Yeah, there's a whole subset of fan for the third show.
Yeah, that's people who like morons.
That's people like car crashes. That watch like World's Wildest Police
and
Chases.
also the world's chuds.
Yeah,
That's like
and
the
people-
chuds. They love those.
All right, let's explain that terminology. First show versus third show.
First show.
This is something that this program does. It's called the Keep the Wives Happy schedule.
Yes.
Yep.
And we started
not
this
married.
when I still had a wife.
Because, see, when we started, originally, my plan was, because I was thinking like radio, that we wanted to be topical every week.
Yeah.
And we should record it once a week. And, I'm the no kids schedule, and so that worked for me. Didn't necessarily work for all y'all.
Well, I was saying all the guys were like, "That sounds good."
The
we're
guys
gonna hang
were
out and
into
have
it.
drinks and
Once a week. It'd be like the footy ball game.
Yeah.
Well,
And I thought with 2 teenagers in school, I can't do that.
yeah.
Yep.
And so, real life trod upon that idea.
Sure.
And understandable. So we came up with the Keep the Wives Happy schedule, which is we record 3 shows in a day. And whoever can make it to do a broken news update, we record that the day that Tony puts together the show.
Yep.
So that's pretty reasonably topical if you listen to it Sunday night, Monday morning,
Yep.
when the show is released. I feel like we're repeating this information, folks who listen regularly, but, you might be new. So there it is.
God, we work so hard.
I know. Which is why, at the very least, you could put us on your chest. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit!
Let us write our names on your chest. Let us.
We get to write it now?
Well,
Yeah.
it's pre-written. James, take
Yo,
it.
I signed a titty
Damn it.
one time.
Print
It was
it.
cool.
It looks like
Printed.
that.
You ever signed a titty before?
Oh, and
dope.
it's true. And it looks like Jimmy and Shannon are right where they need to be on the right and the
And
right
where
and
am I?
left.
And where am I?
And you right down here.
That's
Under
right.
boob.
That's
Are you a fan of the
You guys-
under boob?
you
No,
guys-
I'm the
you guys-
I'm
Tony
the
and Leigh
closest
are
to the
under boob.
vagina.
You guys, like 76% of our listeners are male.
That was like,
Well, that's
Well, I'm closer to
Yeah.
I'm closer to their nether region then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Underboob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm closer to the chode. What's
So
You know, why do you always have to destroy our fantasy?
Because I've met so many of our listeners, and you're sitting here having delusions of hot babeness with your name
And
no, I'm
with your name delicately stretched across her ample bosom, and I'm saying it's delicately stretched across an ample
And what
bosom,
is
but
it?
most likely not a woman's.
Hey,
and-
excuse me. First of all,
Lee,
yeah, I'm gonna
Also,
stop you
thank-
right there
Yeah.
because I'll tell you right now, if you're listening to this podcast, you are a very hot listener. I don't give a fuck what your gender is.
Oh!
Look in the mirror right
are
now.
you gender fluid?
Huh? No, look in the mirror right now and say, I'm a hot listener.
This is a positive affirmation.
I'm a hot listener.
And if you're in a cubicle, just take your phone and put it in selfie mode and look at yourself in your little camera.
You know what's,
am.
I'm
you
a
know what's
hot
really
listener.
funny is
I'm a hot listener.
I was going to say Lee's being a little generous with that 76%.
We got
number,
some
I
hot
think.
listeners. I know we have hot listeners.
oh Jesus.
I'm
we
not.
do.
I'm not denying that our listeners are attractive or unattractive. I'm just saying that you guys automatically go to the our names are on boobs.
Well, they are.
Why wouldn't
They
you
are.
want to go
Yes.
this
They are.
direction?
But they're not on all the boobs.
like
No,
7
they're on-
boobs. They're like on 8
7?
boobs.
Okay, that's better.
We got at least
Hey, I'm a hot listener.
listen. My letter Y is right at the top of where the
Clavicle.
the cleavage happens.
And my letter Y is closest to your private part.
That's right.
I might be on some man boobs.
As a matter of fact, your A is pointing that direction.
What I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I like that.
stress is that if you want to buy that shirt, we're going to be happy to see it on you, whether you was a
Yes.
man or a lady.
You a hot listener.
But Shannon
But
would prefer
mostly
that you
a
be a lady.
Hey, stand up from your cubicle right now and say, I'm a hot listener. Fuck you, Janice. Don't look at me.
Stand up in your cubicle, face the boss's office, and just scream, "I'm a hot listener."
I'm a hot listener.
I'm a hot listener.
I want
Janice, blow out that candle. It smells
Oh,
like
Janice. That vanilla, that's not vanilla, Janice. It's just going to make you hungry.
I
That
told
smell.
you I was allergic to cinnamon, Janice.
Who
your
put
name
the
is
popcorn
Janice?
in the microwave?
Oh,
Janice,
Janice.
we apologize.
That's a solid.
Oh.
That's a solid office name,
Janice
though.
is cooking fish in the microwave.
And
again. That's
as
just,
we move on to like real news,
yeah, because
I would just like to say I've been listening to all the Mr. B help me
Yeah.
calls. Mm-hmm. I got to figure out how to fucking
I'll help you, man.
You got to respond.
because it's hilarious. And I just want to tell the one guy, I can't remember his name right now. Green is a completely appropriate color to paint your garage.
that was a question.
That was a.
Yeah.
Well, what shade of green?
Yeah, what shade?
Yeah.
Kermit?
Kelly Green.
I don't give a fuck.
Are we
green.
talking Hal Jordan green? or are we
there's-
talking like?
There's a big deal.
No.
There's a big
Hunt-
difference.
Well,
Hunter's
not
green, moss
avocado
green,
green. I would
Kelly
say like a
green.
darkish,
Ooh,
like or a Kelly green.
like an
Okay.
like an
Emerald-
avocado
emerald
green.
green.
No, not avocado green.
No, no,
Because
no.
that shit almost got my mom and dad a divorce.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you know what?
We're talking 1974 marital spat.
I say like Hulk green.
No, that's a
that's-
bit.
Gamma.
Piss off your neighbors.
That's
an
a gamma green.
That's a gamma green.
And as you mentioned, only dudes asking for advice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Did you know that when you fart, you actually generate gamma rays?
Shut up.
Get
Yeah,
the fuck out of
seriously.
here. Lisa's, how do you know this?
You actually fart several positrons from your butt, and when it actually combines with dark matter in the air, you generate gamma rays.
How have I not become the Hulk yet?
No, you can't because
This
it's not
doesn't make any
internalized.
sense.
You'd have to have
He's lying.
you'd have to have an internal combustion engine. not
And
an
this is the
external
part where you
combustion.
look in the mirror and
I'll
say,
tell you
"I'm a
what.
hot listener."
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It feels
a
internal
hot
sometimes.
listener.
Don't listen to him, Tony.
Is he lying to me
He
again?
is. He's fibbing.
All right, Kerry, go for it.
You-
All right, okay. Because
We got
Kerry's
some.
jumping in.
Yeah, we got some hot
Because we
listeners.
got to
right
wrap this up. I got some news about Captain America: Civil War.
Ooh.
All right.
I hear that's a movie.
First of all, as we reported previously, James Gunn has seen it. Guardians of the Galaxy director.
Son of a bitch.
He said, "I saw Civil War. I think it's incredible. I think it's one of the best Marvel movies ever. I can't believe what a wonderful job the Russo brothers did and the cast."
Is he doing this the whole time?
And then he says, regarding Spider-Man, Tom Holland is off the charts awesome, off the charts, truly, hand to my heart, he's amazing. So there's that. Well, now the Russo brothers are revealing the start of the movie.
Okay.
Would you like to know?
I would.
Yes, please.
I
I'm
would-
gonna leave the room.
I'm a hot listener.
I don't.
I'm somewhere
'Cause
between you
it's-
guys and Jay because I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah, I don't want. I will.
Because it won't. You kind of already know this.
I think it starts with Deathstroke.
No. There's no new
Well, go.
characters.
Let him go.
All right, okay.
Just do it.
I know Crossbones is in costume.
Isn't
What did I say?
Okay,
Deathstroke?
just-
Yeah.
yeah?
I
Isn't
mean, Crossbones.
Deathstroke
Yeah.
in DC?
I meant Crossbones.
Crossbones is in
Yeah.
costume.
All right, so here it is. Joe Russo said, "We like to say that the amount of time that has passed in between the films is the amount of times that has passed in the movies. So it's the same
so a couple
amount of time.
years.
So it's about that amount of time. So we find Cap leading the Avengers. He's tutoring, mentoring Scarlet Witch in the beginning of the movie, bringing her into the fold. We find them on a mission at the start of the film. The effect that Ultron has had on everyone certainly is central to the storytelling of the movie. It's very strong. This is the part I liked. We're dealing with the issues of collateral damage, imperialism, and what rights do superheroes have to pursue villains across borders.
Right.
It's
Ooh.
very politically minded.
Can Captain America go to Bosnia?
Cap's dealing with all of that in the beginning of the film.
Cool.
Well, and
You can get Jay can come back. Well, I don't know. We're going to talk about it in a second, so we'll see.
we've already seen it in Shield,
Yeah.
Well,
right? And
that's not really new news. I mean, it was in the trailer.
Yeah,
that-
that's
that,
pretty much in the trailer.
What's his name? William Hurt? Is that the actor's name?
oh my God,
Talking
yeah.
about the Sokovia
And I
Accords.
can't believe, like,
He's
they have
Thunderbolt
him
Ross.
back as Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
which
God.
is awesome.
He says that some people would call you a vigilante, and that's just something that the world's not going to accept anymore.
And
that's kind of
And that's
kind of what you read right there.
Essentially, that's it right
Yeah.
there.
It's just
So-
time to put a little fucking seatbelt on you.
Yeah.
and
And
restrain you.
they're holding them responsible for Sokovia falling out of the sky.
The other thing that they have said about the Infinity Gauntlet, no spoilers.
Okay.
You won't believe how many characters we've figured out how to fit into this film.
All right.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
in my interview with Joss. He's like, I don't envy them at all.
Yeah.
Like for how many people they have to squeeze in there.
He says you won't believe how many we're getting in there, and it works.
For Civil War?
For
no,
Infinity War.
There's an easy way to do that, though. I mean, if you have a battle scene that's 2/3 of the way through the movie, and it's, say, a panning shot through New York, kind of like they did in the first Avengers movie, you could have the Defenders. You could have them flying by the Defenders as they're in the middle of a fist fight. You could have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. weaving back and forth with their jet. You could actually tie all of these characters that are in their expanded cinematic and television universe in one 5-minute battle scene, and that would be really awesome.
There you go.
I'm planning for a 2-week junket for that one.
to interview everyone.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Do you think that might be the biggest movie ever? Like beat Star Wars? You know?
Oh, I doubt it will.
Oh no. I don't think it'll be
Money-wise,
Star Wars. I thought you were
I'm
talking about
sure it'll make a
number
few
of people.
bucks.
It'll do it.
what do you think the budget will be?
It'll be comfortable.
I'll bet
the budget will be?
I'll bet they shoot both at once, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, they'll be
So-
done. But I guarantee by the time they do the junket for the first one, it'll be done.
Yeah.
The second one will be done too. But
All right.
we'll see.
Anyway, that's what I have as far as stuff. You guys have movie reviews or games or DVDs?
Let me pull it up. All right, here.
Got some games.
Games. Go ahead, games.
All right. A little bit of a slower week this week. There's no new bus simulator games.
Aw.
Sorry,
but tell me
guys.
there's a
God damn it.
lawnmower simulator.
Tram
There's really only 2 good-looking games coming out this week. 2 games of note. One is called Torment: The Tides of Numeria, and it's just the beta access. This is an RPG made by the people that made Planescape Torment like 11 years ago.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why that sounded
Yeah,
familiar.
old school RPG, and so they made a sequel. And I actually backed this one on Kickstarter because I'm pretty excited for it. So
Really?
it looks pretty good.
What do you get?
I just did the base, get the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
What was the
special.
question again?
I was wondering what he got for the
Another
Kickstarter.
day
Kickstarter.
older and deeper in debt.
Oh,
Yeah, no kidding, right? And then that Xbox One exclusive, Rise of the Tomb Raider, is no longer exclusive as of January 28th. Comes out on PC as well. So if you want to play the new Tomb Raider game on PC, probably have better graphics, better resolution, better frame rate.
is this the game that is out now, or is it a different
Yeah,
game?
it's the one that just came out like
okay.
2 months ago.
All right, yeah, because I knew we just had one.
Yeah, it just came out in November, I think, and now they got it on PC as well. So,
All right, okay.
looks pretty good.
On the last episode, we did all the Finest Hours interviews
Yes.
with Chris Pine and all them. So now it's coming out.
Oh, you can review it now.
I can review it now. Basically, Disney has perfected the true story, like heartwarming film. You know, whether it's a sports movie or it's just true story, and it's so. This one is in 1952. Actually, 2 tankers happened. They mentioned the other one, but they don't really focus on
Are
it.
these
But
like oil tankers?
oil tankers?
Okay.
Yeah, these giant oil tankers that were built in not the most proper of fashions. It was cheap, fast. Just get
Well,
these
it
out
was.
there.
It was.
Right after the war.
Yeah.
So maybe materials were scarce.
Yeah.
But this giant storm hits, and both tankers fucking split in half. Like, so just crack. in half.
Imagine kind of Titanic.
Yeah.
The front goes down,
Front goes down, but there's tanks in the back that keep it afloat.
but the back end stays up.
It's taking in water, but like, so it's like gradually going down. Like, they've got hours, probably 5 or 6 hours till it goes. The front part, so in the story is Chris Pine plays Bernie Weber, who is in the Coast Guard, and basically gets sent out. It's a suicide mission because they're like, you know, but they always say they always say you have to go out, but you don't have to come back. But you got to go. So he goes out there, and they take this little 36-foot boat, and it's, I mean, going underwater. I mean, like, they're hitting these waves, and it's just insane. In the movie, it looks gorgeous. And as I'm sitting there watching it, you kind of have to take a step back and go, this fucking happened. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, half of a ship is just floating out 5 miles off the coast, you know. And Casey Affleck plays an engineer that, because in their case, when their ship broke in half, the front part had all the captains and like all the people in charge. Well, they're gone. so now it's all the crew, like 32 crew members, just sitting in the back. Like, oh, what do we do?
How do we not die?
Yeah, like, well, like, because one guy goes out and he's like, go call the captain, and he walks out like out of the stairs of the bridge and just looks, and he can see the front part of the ship just going. Bloop, 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 bloop. And you're like, oh,
That's bad.
oh, we're fucked.
Somebody call Captain Kirk.
Exactly. So, but it's a crazy tale. Chris Pine's great in it. Casey Affleck's great. I mean, Ben Foster's good. But yeah, it's one of those things you're sitting there watching, going like, how the hell did this happen?
Like, for real.
Yeah, and then, and they ended up saving of the 32, I believe they 31 survivors.
Spoiler alert.
It's history.
It's history. You can look it up. Actually, it's funny. They sent me the production notes, and it just had the entire story. Go, oh,
Well, there it
okay,
is.
Spoiler alert, I guess.
Alrighty.
But no, it's a great tale. Like I said, it's Disney doing what Disney does of true stories.
Inspirational rescues.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the ride. That will be nice.
It'll be very nice. No, it's a good tale. It's I'm about 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Finest hours.
And then DVD and Blu-ray ride.
What?
There's actually some good stuff coming out. Snow White is now on Blu-ray.
The
Original.
the first Disney movie.
Yep.
Okay.
Bridge of Spies. Fantastic
Oh,
film.
yeah, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks,
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg, and screenplay Coen Brothers.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I did not see The Last Witch Hunter.
You're fine.
Because no.
Yeah.
No one else did either.
Right. Something's coming out called Batman Bad Blood.
Oh, that's animated? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet it's good.
Yeah.
Probably is. They usually
DC's
are.
animation department is really good.
So dope.
I'm very excited to hear about they're working on The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
And they
Kevin
still,
Conroy, Mark Hamill in the fucking studio. I saw the picture today.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're still saying that it's going to be PG-13, but they also said there's not enough source material there to make an entire full-length film. So they're going to have to add some stuff,
Which I'm excited for.
which is okay.
My quote was like, it was Kevin Conroy and it was holding on to Mark Hamill. And I was like, Mark should keep that Jedi beard for the rest of his life.
of
You
his
know, he
life.
looks good with
It
it.
looks so much better.
And
right?
can I ask you, Game Master?
Yeah.
This Arkham Knight game that I'm playing, that's Hamill, right? Doing the voice of the Joker?
Not anymore.
No.
I could swear it's him in this.
He did it for the first couple of games. I think he
He did-
stopped doing it.
Because-
he might have done it for this one. I know he did not do it for
pretty-
Origins.
I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure he did for this one because it sure sounds like him. This is such a great premise in this movie to
Yeah.
bring back the Joker, which you killed in the last game.
John DiMaggio
Yeah.
does a really frighteningly close Hamill Joker.
The
Yeah.
main villain is Scarecrow, and we find out as the game is going on that
and isn't Scarecrow voiced by John Noble?
yes, very
Oh,
good,
awesome.
And we find out as the game goes on is that there's some fear gas that got into Batman, and so all throughout the game, the Joker's ghost, for lack of a better way to put it, shows up and taunts you.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
It's kind of his subconscious.
yeah. Well, it's very much a shame about Barbara. Barbara! And, because she's been kidnapped by the Scarecrow. Of course, she's only half of her has been kidnapped. I saw to that. Just an asshole. And just terrific. I'm pretty sure it's Hamill. But anyway, go ahead.
Kerry, you'll be excited because I guess you stuck till the very end.
Yeah, it is Hamill. I checked IMDb.
I thought so. Thank you.
Falling Skies,
Oh.
season 5 is
oh,
out.
geez.
Don't stay to the end. It's not worth it. I did it for you. I took that bullet.
Our Brand is Crisis is now out with Sandra Bullock.
I hear good things.
And Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
This film. I don't know why I loved it when I was a kid, and it's a typical '80s film called Up the Creek.
Oh,
Wait, what is that?
It's,
Hold it.
It's where they have like the river raft race.
Jay.
It's with Tim Matheson.
Jay, are you?
He seems excited.
Is it Tim?
You
is
seem
that
very
it?
excited about
This
this.
shit was dope.
Yeah, it's the guy from Animal House.
Yeah.
Tim
Matson.
Metzen. He played
Yeah.
Otter. Yes.
Yep. Anyway,
And now, see, those of us who were smart in those days, we saw they got a guy from Animal House in the movie.
yeah,
They're trying to trick us.
sure.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a shitty movie,
Which
but
is like,
I
I've
watched
never
it
said-
so many
Is
times.
this
I did
the one
too.
with like Glenn Close and fucking the guy.
What?
from
Hey, she
Footloose?
is a handsome woman.
She is in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think that was the
She
River.
is Nova Prime.
I think that was the River Wild. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
you're thinking of River Wild with
Let's
Kevin
see.
Bacon.
They're re-releasing Zoolander because the sequel's coming out. So like a.
that's still a funny movie.
Yep.
I'm claiming it.
What?
You want to do that one?
Zoolander
Okay,
too.
all
I'm
right.
claiming it.
From Dusk Till Dawn, season 2, the TV show.
Yeah, I like it.
It's got Valderrama on it.
Great
Yeah.
film. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yes.
It's now on Blu-ray.
sucker, you little dirty brother. Don't you say
The
it.
shoes. The shoes.
The goldfish
The
shoes?
goldfish.
Yeah.
Goldfish shoes.
My favorite scene
Brilliant.
in the movie is when he goes to visit his mom in the cafe, and she gets in the fight, and it very clearly cuts to her stunt double, who's a very swarthy Mexican dude with a huge mustache,
Yes.
wearing a waitress uniform and kicking the shit out of people.
I didn't see this film, but maybe if you Simon Pegg and Lake Bell, which are both great. It's a movie called Man Up.
I've heard really good things about
haven't
this. Actually,
heard
it was a Sundance film,
Okay.
and because Lake Bell is amazing. Give her all the parts.
Rock the Casbah, Bill Murray. Just watch
sorry.
Ghostbusters again.
Yeah.
This is when we were talking about if Oscar Isaac is at the award show. It's for this. It's called Show Me a Hero.
This is a TV thing.
It was like a mini series. I don't know if it was on HBO or something, but he's getting a lot of praise for it, and I think he might have been nominated for something for that.
Does it have superpowers?
No,
I'm out.
he's got a mustache.
Well, but
I'm back in.
you show it to the missus, and
This is going to be one of those things, kind of like with Jennifer Lawrence, where the people that got him into things before he became Oscar
broke,
Isaac.
yeah.
Because we've seen him in a lot of stuff over the last 5 or 6 years, but he's going to break huge, and they're going to be like, well, we're glad we got him when he was not Oscar Isaac yet.
I've had Oscar Isaac scheduled for an interview on my radio show 3 times now.
Yeah.
And he is crapped out each time.
Really?
Yes, he's flaked out. And this is honest to God, his publicist on the phone with my producer going, we don't know where he is. I'm like,
He's off being Oscar.
I'm like, you're goddamn right you don't know where he is.
He's off being
He's
awesome.
off being good looking
Yeah.
and rich and
right.
single. You
And
know?
biting his
fucking
lip.
Oscar Isaac.
That's right.
He's actually engaged.
Oh, he is?
That's what Kat said. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
To Finn?
He don't give a
Don't,
fuck.
Oscar, don't.
I
It's too
asked
late.
Kat if she was going to go to the wedding and break it up like
Yes.
the graduates.
If you were Oscar Isaac, would you give a fuck? You'd just be like, I can do whatever I want.
Oscar, if you're listening, I know you think you're happy and in love,
Marriage isn't a bad thing, guys.
but you've got.
I'm happy.
I'm saying in 10 years.
Yeah.
After the Oscar Isaac, explosion. Enjoy the explosion.
But what if he goes, so you're telling him to take the Clooney route?
I'm telling him to take the Clooney route. Exactly.
yeah.
Enjoy the ride. Learn from Mr. Clooney. Moisturize. That's important.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo,
Exactly.
right.
What was it?
Coconut oil, baby oil,
No.
and then cocoa butter.
This is Jay's magic
No, I think
solution.
there needs to be a combination of Jay and Jeff.
Okay.
Like Jeff, like everybody was always like, Jeff was like, "Oh, I'm 222 years old,"
And
and
nobody believed him.
nobody believed me. He's like,
What was
well,
what was Jeff's secret?
Jeff's thing was like, get enough sleep, drink a lot of water,
Okay.
and have no responsibility.
Well, there's that. So between Jay's combination magic formula that he just gave you and having no responsibility, that's what you got.
You gotta like outwardly condition yourself like Jay,
Yeah.
and inward
Thank you.
I'm just saying, Oscar
give yourself
Isaac.
advice. You gotta
Yeah.
be a Jeff.
Look at Oscar Isaac.
Jay.
Look at Clooney. Follow that model.
Yeah.
That's Leonardo DiCaprio. Another good example. Follow that model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually his mantra. Follow that model.
Follow that model.
That's what DiCaprio says all the time.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Jesus,
Man,
That's a great movie.
That was awesome.
Oh,
That was
man.
fucking great.
It was a sequel to Follow That Bird. But
yeah.
Follow
Oh,
that
bird?
Follow that
model.
car.
Follow that bird? Yeah.
All
Donate
right.
to tracyaviary.org. Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end it, Mr. B, if you would, please.
You know what?
What?
Pick out that ham and just run at it.
Wow.